I wrote a book on the California gold rush. And one of the things that I was surprised to discover, I hadn't realized this, because I hadn't really thought about how you traveled from the eastern United States to California in 1849. Well, the way you did it was to go through Missouri. And typically the jumping off point for the overland trail was Independence, Missouri, St. Joseph, Missouri, Council Bluffs, one of the communities on the western edge of Missouri. Well, now, those of you who recall your history will remember that because of the Missouri Compromise, the state of Missouri was a slave state. And so what this meant was that to get from New York, a free state, to California, a free state, it's going to be a free state after 1850, to get from the north to the west, you had to travel through the south. Okay, now, that might seem like it's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not too much when it came to the question of slavery. This is important because for the first time, Northerners who never would have traveled to the south, most people who lived in New York had no reason to travel to the south. They never would have seen the slave system in action. But because they were going to California. They didn't intend to go to the south. They wanted to go to California and dig gold. But to get to California, they had to go through a slave state. And they saw for the first time in the slave market, St. Louis, for example, the way the slave system operated. And this had a galvanizing effect on the abolitionist movement. It was only when this issue, when this institution became real, that people were really able to envision it and to mobilize against it. So anyway, it was this kind of odd quirk of history that the slave question became nationalized. And once it became nationalized, then it was possible to mobilize national opinion against it.